Okay, hi everybody, we're back again for revising with you the previous homework for the previous lesson two. So if you remember the lesson of mixture and solutions, page 382 and 383. So if you remember, when we defined already a mixture it's as what exactly as two or more substances that are combined without changing any of them. And if you remember also, when we also defined what we have defined also what the solution as a mixture in which all the substances are evenly mixed. Okay, and I give some examples, like the fruit salad is example of what, of heterogeneous mixture, and lemonade or any kind of juice or tea or coffee or what else, all of these are example of what, of solutions. Okay guys, or homogeneous mixtures. So, and if you remember that I told you the solution is mixture as well, because why guys, because the mixture has kept its identity. So if you remember, if I open the book here, no, it's here. Okay, so lemonade is one kind of mixture here, and it's considered to be as a solution. Because why guys, why it's solution? Because all the particles of what, of the solution should be what, evenly mixed, or that's what I mean molecular level. In a molecular level, it's mean the particles are evenly mixed in the molecular level, something that you can't see it by your naked eye. That's what I mean. But in the mixture here, we call it mixture because why guys, why the lemonade is also, it's considered to be as a mixture? Because why? Because the mixture has kept its identity. You can taste the flavor of the lemonade. Okay, so for that reason, physically, it's what, it's kept the identity, okay, or its identity. Okay, let's start with the first question here. So I think, yes, the first question here, the apple juice is one kind of what, mixture and solution. For that reason we call it mixture and solution, because I told you it's not chemical change or not properties. Okay guys, I'm talking about a mixture or solution. Apple juice is a kind of what, mixture and solution. Because why? Mixture because the particles in what, in the apple juice, what has kept its identity. And solution because why? Because the particles are what, evenly mixed, mixed, or what we call it in the molecular level. Okay guys, for that reason we select this one. Let's go to the next one. Let's go now to the next one. Solution is what exactly? It's only one solid substance, like a solid, like a salt, what dissolved with liquid. It's correct to be an example of solution, but it's not correct to be a definition of solution itself. Okay guys, maybe it's considered to be as an example. If I ask you about example of solution, sure you will select this one, maybe as an example or as a correct example. But I'm not asking about examples, I am giving a solution definition is what exactly. Okay guys, or the next one, only liquids that dissolve with another different liquids. Okay, so also this one is not correct. Okay guys, because this one is not example of, or this one is not a definition of solution. So I think the correct answer is all substance, solid, liquid or gas, that would dissolve with each other. Why guys we select this one? I will explain why we select this one. Before we start, I would like to give you example of a solution. Or we already understand the meaning of what, of the solution. Okay guys, of solution, the solution or substance that are what, evenly mixed together. Okay, that you have to understand it well. Okay guys, something evenly mixed, we call it what, homogeneous. Okay guys, something evenly mixed, we call it what, homogeneous. So here solution is not only related to liquid or solid. Okay, it's related to all the states of the matter. It's related to all of the states of the matter. That's what I mean. So like example, gaseous solutions. Okay, gaseous solutions are if the solvent is a gas, all the gases are dissolved under a given set of conditions. Okay, that's what I mean. Example, the gaseous solution is the air. Air itself, it's what, it's considered to be as a solution. So some of you ask me about how the air is solution, because the air is made of what exactly guys, of different gases, oxygen, carbon dioxide, and different kind of gases that what dissolve with what, with nitrogen. So for evenly mixed, the particles of the gases are what, evenly mixed together in one substance, which we call it what, air. For that reason the air, it's considered to be what, a solution, guys, a solution. Okay guys, so oxygen and other gases dissolve in nitrogen. For that reason we call it what, solution. Okay, the difference, or the another state of what, of solution, is the liquid solution. If the solvent is a liquid, then almost all gases and solids can be dissolved. Like what example? If you remember, I give you so many examples about liquid solutions. Okay, guys, like what? Okay, I have a great example, which is what, oxygen and water. Oxygen and water, if we want to search about oxygen and water, like what exactly? Like the sea. Okay, sorry, sea. The sea is example of what? Or the seawater is example of what? Example of what? Of solution that made of what? Of what? Solid and water. Solid like salt, and liquids like water, and what else? And some gases like oxygen and nitrogen with the water, that dissolve with the water here. Why, guys? Because that help the living things here to survive, like fish or any kind of living things that live here in the sea. So without the oxygen or some gases that dissolve already with the water here, that the animals here inside the sea will face the death. Okay guys, that's what I mean. For that reason, this is a great example of what, of liquid as a solutions that dissolve with some gases also, that some kind of particles that dissolve with what, with the liquid here, like what, like gases like oxygen and nitrogen, that will be what, that will be useful for what, for the animals in the sea here. And what else? Like there are some solid here, like what, like the salt. Okay guys, so this is a great example of mixture and solution as well, for what, for different kinds of what, of substance, like salt from solid, and liquid like water, and what else, some gases like oxygen and nitrogens that will be consumed by what, by the living things inside the water here. Okay guys, so I think now it's a great idea to understand what I mean about all substance, salt, liquid or gas, that would dissolve with each other. Okay, let's go now to the next example, which is what, is a soup vegetable, is what, a vegetable soup is what exactly? Solution, mixture, or solution and mixture. If you want to understand what does mean of that, I told you a soup vegetable is example of what, of mixture. Why guys? Because it's heterogeneous, like what, like the example of the also fruit salad. Sorry, I opened this page always, I don't know why. Okay, so example of heterogeneous mixture is the fruit salad here. Heterogeneous, why guys? Because the particles are not evenly mixed. You can see all of them here, or you can identify each of them. Okay, for that reason it's what, it's considered to be heterogeneous. The vegetable soup is example also of what, of heterogeneous mixture. Okay guys, why guys it's heterogeneous mixture? Because it is the mixture in which the composition is not uniform throughout the mixture. So vegetable soup is what, is a heterogeneous mixture. So any given spoonful of soup will what, will contain varying amounts of the different vegetables and other components of the soup. So if you want to see well what does mean of that, vegetable, okay, vegetable soup, okay, vegetable soup, it's enough for me. Vegetable soup, to see what I mean here. Okay, so this is the example of vegetable soup, to see well what I mean. So it's example of what, this one is mixture or not mixture guys? Sure is a mixture. Why guys it's mixture? Because you can see the particles, or you can identify each kind of vegetable here guys. So it's this make what, it's made of what, heterogeneous mixture, because the particles or the components are not evenly mixed, are not, so that's what I mean. So it will not well mixed. Okay, for that reason it's considered to be what? Heterogeneous mixture. Okay guys, heterogeneous mixture, the particles are not evenly mixed. Okay, so I think now it's clear for you if you now understand what I mean. So if you want to understand what this means, okay, of solution is homogeneous. So any kind of solution is what? Homogeneous compounds. Okay guys, like apple juice or orange juice or tea, all of these are example of what? Homogeneous compounds. Or homogeneous compound, it means what? Or it's considered to be as a mixture that really well mixed. Okay, but the soup here is the components of the, or the substance of the soup here are not what? Really well mixed. So you can see all of them, you can differentiate between them: carrot, potatoes, corn, or whatever. So all of these are examples of what? Of heterogeneous mixture. So for that reason we didn't say that the soup is what? Solution. It's what? It's considered to be only mixture, like a fruit salad, like the fruit salad. Okay guys, like the fruit salad. I think my idea is clear now, I think. So for that reason we select which one, which choice is the correct answer. I think the mixture is the correct answer. Okay, so the vegetable soup is what? Is the mixture. Okay, is two or more substances that are combined without changing surely the mixture. And we explained it many times in this lesson, if you remember. So, in this lesson, that's what I mean. A mixture is two or more substances that are combined together. Okay. And the last question is, which of the following is solution, guys? Which one of them is solution? Is what? Tuna sandwich. Tuna sandwich, it's considered to be like what? Like a mixture, by the way, because it's the ingredients that filled inside the sandwich itself is what exactly? Like lettuce, some kind of vegetables, or tuna itself. So all of these are components that considered to be heterogeneous mixture. So for that reason it's considered to be mixture, not solution. Coffee, it's solution. Why guys? Because the liquid, the coffee itself, the American coffee for example, is example of coffee. Okay, it's what? The particles are what? Evenly mixed or really well mixed. For that reason you can drink it and you can consider it can consider to be what? A solution. What is not mixture. Okay guys, because you can see the particles of what? Of the coffee itself, or them or dissolve, or the particles of the coffee are what? Dissolved under what exactly? Under a molecular level. Okay guys, what about the soup? The soup is example of, I told you, it's a soup, like vegetable soup or corn soup or whatever, are what? Are example of what? Of mixture. So for that reason I will select drinks. Any kind of drinks, it should be what? Solution. I think this is the last question. Thank you for listening and goodbye.